In this module, we will visualize frame, subframe, slot and symbols for each of the numerologies through some infographics. So let us first visualize frame, subframe and slots. So we have in this picture, we have one frame of 10 millisecond duration, and one frame will have 10 subframes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 9. So subframe duration will be 1 millisecond, 1/10 of frame size. Now one subframe will have one slot in case of numerology 0, two slot in case of numerology 1, four slots in case of numerology 2, and so on. For next numerology, number of slots will double. So since number of slots are doubling, slot duration will become half. From 1 millisecond here, it is 0.5 millisecond. Again 0.5 millisecond. Two slots of 0.5 millisecond. Here it is 4 slots of 0.25 millisecond. So our duration of the slot is becoming half and number of slots are doubling. Now let us visualize in this picture how subcarrier spacing is doubling and slot size is becoming half. So on x-axis we are showing the time duration, on y-axis we are showing the subcarrier spacing. So if you look at this, so 15 kilohertz, your subcarrier spacing is smallest and your duration is 1 millisecond per slot, which is highest in the schema. If you look at 30 kilohertz, your subcarrier size has doubled from 15 kilohertz to 30 kilohertz. Just see the height has doubled, but duration, which is on x-axis, has become half, that is 0.5 millisecond per slot. In this, our frequency subcarrier spacing has again doubled, but the slot duration has become again half from 0.5 to 0.25. So on this axis you can see it has become half compared to this one, and on the vertical side, which is subcarrier spacing, has doubled. Similarly here in 120 kilohertz subcarrier spacing, it has doubled from 60 to 120, but duration has become again half, and so on. So let us look at symbol in a slot. So here if you see that you are able to accommodate 14 symbols in this much big time of 1 millisecond. Now your slot duration has become half, that is 0.5 millisecond in case of 30 kilohertz subcarrier spacing, but you have to accommodate symbol in 0.5 milliseconds. So within 0.5 milliseconds 14 symbols are accommodated. In the next numerology, within 0.25 millisecond we are accommodating 14 symbols. Again in 0.125 millisecond we are accommodating 14 symbols. So I hope we are able to visualize the symbol in a slot. Click next on top right menu for proceeding to next module of the course.